Today's new car shopper demands instant gratification, wants it all for nothing, and isn't willing to give up anything to get it. They're even self-centered enough to insist automakers provide better fuel economy and improved performance. If today's new car shoppers were any more greedy and uncompromising, you'd expect them to be wearing diapers, eating Cheerios from a Ziploc bag, and soiling themselves. See, that demand for higher performance and reduced fuel consumption is a humongous oxymoron. It's the sort of thing that keeps automotive engineers up late at night, but the same sort of thing that's resulted in more and more models like this one. You're looking at the Mazda3 Sport. It's like that all-star high school athlete. It's got great looks, great moves, and is popular for being sporty and outgoing, and it's always smiling. But this particular 3 is a bit special because it's running Mazda's new efficiency-boosting Skyactiv engine under the hood, which gives it an eye for both performance and fuel mileage. Crushing the ideology that better performance means burning through gas like a refinery fire has resulted in numerous enhancements that comprise the Skyactiv umbrella of technologies. For instance, the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine on the tester included features like direct injection and dual variable valve timing to help maximize on-demand performance and gas mileage. You get 155 horsepower and nearly as much torque. Engineers optimized the piston cavities to help safely run a very high 13:1 compression ratio, maximizing efficiency, and it runs on regular grade gas. This engine is lighter than Mazda's standard 2-liter unit too. End result, the Skyactiv power plant has all the right stuff to maximize the energy extraction from every molecule of fuel that it burns. Efforts have extended to the 6-speed manual gearbox too. It's also reduced in weight and features numerous internal modifications designed to drastically reduce friction, which hurts fuel economy. So even the transmission works towards better gas mileage. And this isn't even the full Skyactiv treatment either. Moving forward, Skyactiv will also include structural and aerodynamic optimizations to improve weight and drag coefficient. And don't go thinking that because of all this sensible gas mileage, the 3 is some wimpy economy car either. This is a fuel economy car first and foremost, but the engineers have still managed to dial in some of that zoom DNA that makes it a little bit more responsive and fun to drive than it probably needs to be. Steering is quick and light, but not so much that it makes the car feel nervous on the highway. The ride is sporty and stiff, but without being uncomfortable. The brakes are precise, easy to modulate. Shifter and clutch are excellent. They're about the best you're going to find out there, period. And on top of that, despite the modest power output, this engine actually gives you a nice leap forward and push back into your seat when you put your foot down. Really, it's just rolling proof that you can have a fuel-efficient car that's actually somewhat sporty to drive too. Rounding out the package on the GS level tester were features like heated seats, Bluetooth phone connectivity, steering wheel mounted controls, a sunroof, and automatic wipers. There's enough room for 4 adults, 5 in a pinch, and the cargo hold and folding rear seats all add to the overall flexibility. You can have the 3 in a sedan too, if you want. The cabin looks fantastic, fresh and high-tech, and the electric blue and red lighting accents help to set things off after dark. Wind and road noise are about on par for this segment. This is a really feel-good car to use. In addition to its sporty qualities and promise of great mileage, it's easy to load up with gear for any sort of trip. Extra points for the surprisingly agile turning circle, which makes parking a cinch. Complaints were limited. I did wish for some more at-hand storage up front in the cockpit. The hatchback release button is sort of awkward, and it required a good slam to close properly. Also, audiophiles will want to consider a stereo upgrade. So how about that mileage? Well, me and the 3 did about 1,200 kilometers of highway and 500 kilometers of city driving in late winter. My overall test average, measured by hand, landed at 7.3 liters per 100 kilometers. There was a lot working against achieving a better number, including a low mileage and not completely broken-in engine, very cold weather, sustained highway cruising at speeds I can't mention, wearing winter tires, and yeah, my lead foot. Translation, you'll get better mileage than my figure, which I still found to be respectable. End of the day, shoppers after a fuel-efficient and fun-to-drive model should consider this 3 with the Skyactiv technology a priority test drive alongside the Chevrolet Cruze Eco. Thanks for watching.